First of all, Jade, we were talking a little bit about Lee Summit North has been a pretty good feeder program for William Jewell. What were your high school days like at North?
Well, we had a very good team. We were very good at possession, and I think our coach had a lot to do with it. His name is Tim Richardson. He's been the coach there for many years. He was actually just inducted to the High School Hall of Fame. And right now he's coaching the boys, and as far as I believe, they are undefeated in conference. My brother plays on that team.
Well, let's talk then about your career here at Jewell. You come to Jewell and you step in right away as a starter and a contributor. What's it been like playing at the Division II level? It's
been very exciting. You know, I worked very hard during the summers, and I feel like I earned my position, and I really work hard to keep that position.
Well, tell me about what you did in the summers.
I did a lot of training on my own, a lot of lifting and running, and I worked on the ball a lot so I could, you know, contribute well to Jewell soccer.
You guys have had kind of, I guess, at 500, a little bit below expectations what you started out this season. Is that disappointing to you, or how is everybody handling that from a mental standpoint?
Well, I feel like since last year we're really used to winning, so it's kind of been hard on us. But, you know, we still have a pretty good record, and I feel like if we get out of this slump that we'll, you know, feel good about our game and the way we're playing.
Yeah, and a slump is maybe the best way to put it, because you've never been through this before, I wouldn't think.
No, we haven't, so it's just getting used to it. It's really hard.
Talk to Jefferson about the injuries you've had this year, not you personally, but the team, and that's got to be, it's certainly something different.
Yeah, there's been a lot of injuries this year. I've actually, you know, pulled my hamstring a little bit, and it's hard because our starting 11 hasn't been full healthy at all this whole season, so hopefully soon we can get that back together.
You guys, like I said, just a game below 500 in the conference race, but do you feel you have time to put it together and make a run through the last part of the regular season and the tournament?
Yeah, I actually think we do. I think we have a good shot this weekend to show what we're worth, and hopefully we can come out with 2 wins.
You guys, and I know you work your tails off to get to where you are, and last year was such a great run, but what's the fun part of soccer for you?
I definitely have to say our practices and road trips. Road trips, we have a lot of fun, and we just try and, you know, come together as a family, as a soccer team, and just get along really well.
Do you think this team looks forward to those road trips, because they can be kind of long?
Yeah, last weekend wasn't very long, but this upcoming weekend is an 8+ hour trip, so we try and keep busy and, you know, play fun games or do something just to keep busy.
How about schoolwork? Is it tough to keep up with all the requirements of class when you're on the road?
Yeah, it really is, but we do a pretty good job of it. A lot of the girls do homework at the hotel, and we try and do as much as we can on the bus, but it's kind of hard, you know.
Sure, because you play on Fridays and then again Sundays. Normally, that off day, the Saturday, what do you guys do besides study?
That's actually the majority of what we do.
Okay. All right. Or maybe there's some things you don't want to say. That's okay. No, I you know, hearing from Coach Robley and different people, you guys on the road pretty much kind of take care of yourselves. There's not a lot of things to worry about, I think, from a coaching standpoint.
Yeah, last weekend we tried to go to a movie, but a lot of the girls were more concerned about homework and studying.
Well, that's good. That's good. Back to stuff on the field. You go through this conference, and how physical is this conference? How physical is Division II soccer in general?
Well, I mean, as you can see in the footage, I'm always on the ground for the most part, but I'm really small. But a lot of these girls, you know, they're very physical. We try and do that in scrimmages during practice, but it's definitely difficult because the refs sometimes don't give you calls your way, and we sometimes don't agree.
I think people that watch soccer from afar, me included, sometimes are surprised when they get up close to the game how physical it is.
Yeah, it really is. You know, we come out from these games with bruised up legs and sometimes black eyes.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, Jade, what are you going to do when you're done with your studies at Jewell and soccer? What's your career path?
Physical therapy.
Which is good from what we're talking about, it sounds like.
Yeah. I hope to attend like a physical therapy school after Jewell and become a physical therapist.
Does that require a master's, or what kind of after Jewell schooling do you have to have?
Yeah, I'll have to get my master's in physical therapy, but I don't plan on continuing to get my doctorate.
Yeah. How about your family? Can you tell us a little bit about them?
Yeah, I have a brother that's 17. He goes to Lee Summit North. His name's Teddy. And then my mom and dad, Amber and Ted Gifford. And my grandma, she likes to come to the game sometimes, yeah. If she can make it. But, yeah.
What finally, what do you want to do at Jewel when you wrap up your soccer career? Where do you want to be?
That's a tough question. It's difficult for me to look toward the future, but hopefully I'll be successful with my career, and I don't know, I kind of plan to move away from Missouri, actually.
Do you?
Yeah.
Where would you like to end up?
Oh, that I don't know yet.
Okay.